Okay, so in this question here, we've got ABCE, the square. Clearly, we can see that there. And now in this case, it says the perimeter is 28. Okay, and then we've got the triangle, it says, and it's giving us the area to be 35. Okay, this triangle here. And this is calculate the length of DE. So, this is ultimately what we want. Okay, but we've got to use these two pieces of information here to help us arrive at that length. Now I would start with the top piece of information here, ABCE, this square here, ABCE, they say in the perimeter is 28. So we can write that down, perimeter of ABCE is equal to 28. Now remember, perimeter is the distance all the way around, okay? So it's all of that essentially. It's not the area, it's not length times width, it's the distance all the way around. And of course you recognise with a square, distance all the way around, we've got four sides. So if the distance all the way around is 28, we can say the length of one side will just be this 28, which is all the way around, shared by 4. Okay, that's all you're going to do. To work out the length of one side, you've got to share 28 by 4. Okay, share the perimeter by 4 and we get one side. So 28 divided by 4 is 7. So we now know all the sides are 7, and write it in your diagram. Okay. Now, in terms of what's going to help us, this side here is the main side, okay, because it's connecting to that triangle, isn't it? So what I'm going to say then, EC is equal to 7 centimetres. Just state that. It's no CW question, so just state that in terms of this is going to help you. Now, for this here, we're told that the area is 35, yeah? So I need to work out ED, but because it's a triangle, it can get quite tricky. So what I would do is I would double this up. You're allowed to do this. Okay, so on your diagram, create a rectangle. And you should be able to give it a weight, and I said double it up. If I create a rectangle here, what I'm doing essentially is I'm doubling up the triangle, yeah? Because a rectangle is 2 triangles, so that will be 35 as well. So now, in other words, I've got a rectangle here, yeah? And when you've got a rectangle, it's so much easier because you can use the formula length times width for area of rectangle. And in this case, the length times width will be those two combined, so it'll be 70. Okay? Now the good thing is we know what the width is. We know the width is 7. That will be my length. I don't know what the length is. So what is the length of this rectangle? Well, the length times 7 is 70. So you just got to think, what am I timesing by 7 to get 70? Or just divide by 7 there, take it over to the other side, and you get 10. So the length there will be 10. And it's important then to state at the end, therefore, DE is equal to 10 centimetres.